Hi everybody, Bob Olson here with Afterlife TV. I want to talk a little bit about proving the afterlife. There's a lot of talk about, proof of the afterlife. And I just want to make a distinction here because too many people use that word proof and it's sort of used erroneously. The correct word to use is evidence. Nobody is ever going to prove the afterlife because proof is subjective. So in other words, if we take a criminal proceeding, we can go to court, the jury is going to look at all the evidence, and so it might be, we'll say there is a guy who committed murder, they're going to look at a video of that person in the parking lot of some building that took a video of them and this person was committing a murder. That video is evidence. If we have, we'll say, the knife or the gun that was the murder weapon, also we have evidence. All right. Now, you can show those two pieces of evidence to a jury, and they might decide that that evidence equals proof. But you could show that same evidence to another jury, another 12 people, and they might decide that it doesn't equal proof. Proof is subjective. When it comes to the afterlife, it's even more so. Anything regarding spirituality is, this idea of subjectiveness and proof really come into play because we all have our own ideas and feelings about what is compelling evidence of an afterlife and what is not compelling. So I might see a photograph of a supposed ghost apparition that someone has taken, and I might say, well, that photograph could be doctored. How do I really know that it's legitimate? Somebody else might see that photograph and go, oh yeah, that's proof. I'm convinced. It's compelling enough to me to say this is proof that ghosts exist, at least. So this is a key distinction that people need to make and stop using the word proof when it comes to the afterlife. A lot of people have asked me, there are skeptics out there who offer some kind of monetary reward if a psychic medium can prove that they're really communicating with spirits. And again, that's never going to happen. This is a very individual thing. It's a sacred thing, really. But you go and you have a reading with somebody, a psychic medium, and you could record that reading. You could videotape that reading. And for you, you might get enough evidence through the messages that are coming through from your loved ones in spirit that to you means this is proof of the afterlife. This is proof that my loved ones really do exist in the spirit world. They're not gone. They really are here. They're watching over me. I'm going to meet them again. Someone else could listen to that audio or watch that video and just be unconvinced. It's subjective. Okay? Just thought it was an important distinction to make. So people could stop making this mistake in terms of the words that they use, and so that we all understand why these psychic mediums are not winning these prizes that the skeptics are offering, because it just can't happen. And especially when you come to a skeptic who is a closed-minded skeptic, and really, you could show them pretty much anything, and they're not going to change their mind. They're set in their ways. For many people, being a skeptic is their image. So as a result, you're never going to change that, regardless of what kind of subjective evidence you show them. Nobody's ever going to win those monetary rewards that are being offered. Okay? Thanks.